Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Welcome into the chat. Good to see everybody tonight. We are listening to the smooth lo-fi sounds of Sing 4D Laughter. If you haven't heard of them, they are on YouTube and also on Apple Music and on Spotify. Great stuff. Made these great lo-fi beats and are kind enough to let us use them on our stream, as well as our videos and all that kind of stuff. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, lots of folks in here tonight. Good to see you. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Miyako Best Girl? First lesson of the day: Wedge is someone you should aspire to be. We love Wedge. He's great. Nice. Oh, I hope Twitch isn't glitching out for you. I hope it's gotten better. Are we on the Rebirth hype train yet? I feel like I'm on the Rebirth hype train. Oh my gosh, I'm ready for it. 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Yeah. Not too long, but it's perfect 7, right? We got a lot to do between now and then. I've got a lot to do. Yeah, gold saucer. Yeah. Did you clean off the desk? Are you talking to me? Did I? No, I don't think so. I mean, I have cleaned it before in my life. So, you're not crazy. Let's see. Should you call me professional Noctis? Well, we'll see. We'll see if I die tonight. Man, we got everybody in here. How you doing tonight? How was my first day of classes? Thank you for asking. They were great. Today was syllabus day, so I got to talk a little bit about the weirdness that is my class, right? Getting to learn about religion and Final Fantasy XV, and like my students were like, what in the world? There's one sweet sorority girl in the class. I hope she sticks with it. I do. There's always one sweet sorority girl that's like, okay, I've heard this professor is fun and good, and then like during syllabus day I'm like, we're gonna play a video game. And sometimes they stick it out and have the best time. I'll tell you one real story. It was my first semester teaching this class, and I had this sweet, precious sorority girl in my class. She'd never touched a video game, really. I mean, Mario, Pac-Man, maybe, I don't know. And she was like, I don't play video games, but I like the Bible, and I'm gonna learn through this. And by the end of the class, y'all, Final Fantasy XV. She didn't play through. She watched YouTube, and this was before I was streaming because it was before COVID. But it was a very pivotal moment in the game, is all I'm going to say. A very sad moment in the game. And I got to the classroom a little bit early, and a girl came in and said, oh, you're never going to believe it, and mentioned this girl. Said, I saw her in the dining hall in one of the cafeterias. And she had her iPad up in front of her, and she was watching it. And while she was eating her sandwich for lunch, she was sobbing as she was watching. And I was like, oh no, what's going to happen? So she comes into class. She was like, I am so mad. I'm so mad. I've never been so emotional over anything in my life. And you did this to me. I was like, come on. That was a special class. That's when I knew that this class was going to be a good one. That's when I knew that the Final Fantasy XV class was going to be a blast. Yeah, you when you watched your the Final Fantasy XVI streams, absolutely. It was so funny. It was a great moment. We have a great time. But anyway, I got to explain that today to the class and just be like, hey, we're going to have a good time. It's going to be some work. You're going to do some work, but you're going to learn a whole heck of a lot. It's going to be a blast. So anyway, that's when you know you got through to the student. Yeah, the tears. There's like a tears to meaning ratio. If you cry, I did my job. Hey, what's up, little wyvern? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the chat. Final Fantasy is not a game, it's an experience. Yeah, no, I totally agree. And for the longest time of my life, I mean, the first 15 games, Final Fantasy was a personal experience, right? Like for me. And it wasn't until I started streaming that I realized that it could be a communal experience and then a classroom experience as well. And there's something really cool about doing this journey with others, right? And I learned that even playing Final Fantasy 16 with you guys. How many times was it just like we are being wrecked by this game corporately together? And it was nice. Yeah, Zach, I explained to them kind of the boring stuff. It's like the terms of service agreement during syllabus day. You're exactly right. Video games are the best medium to consume content. And here's why, according to science, right? When you are watching a movie and when you are reading a book even, you don't have agency. And because of that, your brain processes the memory of that game or that story in third person. So for example, you can say Captain America did this, you can say Spider-Man did this, or Frodo, or whoever it is, right? Barbie did this. But when you play a game, your brain is almost tricked into building a first-person memory. It's for this reason that children, when you talk to them about video games they're playing, and even you and I will say this, they will say, not Mario saved the princess, but I saved the princess. Noctis didn't go into that cave, I went into that cave. This is how we talk about video games because of that agency, and it tricks our brain into remembering that we were there in that emotion. And so the thesis of my dissertation is really a simple concept. It's the idea of, can we translate these first-person memories created in a game to the third-person memory of knowledge acquisition, like in religious studies, for example? Can I pair them together in a way that's going to help them recall the third-person memory in a first-person way? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. What up, that girl Meg? What's up? How are you? How are you? Welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you, Meg. Great to see you. How are things? You need to tell John. I'm just now checking the charity stream, and it's looking like we're doing great. 3,600. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hope you're doing good, Meg. Yeah, Final Fantasy is better compared to an extensive lore-deep fantasy novel with all kinds of footnotes and stuff. And the reason is because of that first-person memory experience, right? That's what I always say to my students. Like, if you're going to give me the chance to experience a story like that, or to watch a story, I mean, I think that's I think it's a like no contest for me. I'm going to do that every time. Sounds like absorption, transliminality. Yeah, similar. I mean, it is a completely different way of consuming and integrating that knowledge. For those of you that are educational theorists or former education majors or teachers, you know the work of John Dewey, right? I bet Racy May knows John Dewey. But John Dewey, his whole shtick was experiential education, right? And his work was the foundation of my work. His research was the foundation of my research. And that's what I love. That's what I love. That's why we play these games, right? And you guys, tonight is going to be no different. Tonight is going to be a crazy time. It's going to be one of the most cerebral lecture plays that I've ever done. okay? Because we're talking like straight up philosophy, and this is not kiddie pool philosophy. This is deep in theology. This is like not only deep in philosophy, this is like the deep abyss of philosophy. Ah, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. You're awesome. Yeah, this is the deep into philosophy. This is stuff that I learned in grad school, and I've had to actually study back up on over the last few days to try to just get back into some of this stuff. So it's gonna be fun. So everybody, let me welcome everybody to the chat. Looks like we're getting ready tonight. So let's go ahead and do it. So if this is your first time here, hey, what's up, Jeffrey? I'm glad you're here, bud. All right, if this is your first time here, let me introduce myself. My name is Wade. AKA ProfNoctis. I'm a real-life professor at the University of Alabama, where I teach religion and video games, particularly religious theology through Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy XV and Final Fantasy XVI in particular. Classes started today. And so welcome. We're actually doing a stream right now that is not for a class that I teach, but it is for just all of us, fans of Final Fantasy VII, and people that are just interested in whatever we're doing, right? We've got a few people in the chat that are not into Final Fantasy or video games, but you're just here for the ride because it's a good vibe. We're a good hang, right? So that's it. Tonight, though, y'all, I can't tell you the amount of time that I've been like poring over articles and research and all this kind of stuff, trying to figure out how to comprise all of philosophy, all of Heidegger's philosophy into tonight's stream. It's been madness, but we're going to give it a good shot. The way that I'm going to do tonight, we're going to play the game, chapters 6 and 7. We're going to do chapters 6 and 7. And then we're going, in the midst of that, we're going to go back and forth between a few little nuggets of lecture bits regarding Martin Heidegger. And the reason that we're doing this is because Heidegger is a core villain in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that name is too notorious to have just been accident. They didn't just say, oh, we need to name this character Heidegger. There's a reason for it, and I'm going to share it with you tonight, okay? It's going to be good stuff. So, with that, thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you so much. Y'all are great. Also, before I get into the first piece of the lecture, let me also say we are continuing to join with John Reeves Live as we are raising funds for the World Central Kitchen and doing some disaster relief, and particularly bringing meals to people that have been affected in the earthquakes over in Japan. And so if you would like to give, there's links in the chat and all of that kind of stuff, or you can go straight over to WCK.org, I think, but just Google World Central Kitchen. I'd love for you to help out. Let's begin tonight by talking a little bit of philosophy, then we're going to get back to the game, okay? Or we're going to get to the game, rather, all right? I told you last time that I wanted to start out tonight with a little bit of a biography of Martin Heidegger. Martin Heidegger was born in 1889. Okay, and he is one of the most important and influential philosophers in the 20th century. And so, while he was quite prolific, the book that he is most known for is a 437-page tome written in German called Being and Time. I'm obviously using the English words for it. Being and Time. And so his whole deal, it's what they would call his magnum opus. It was published in 1927, okay? And it was the greatest work that he accomplished. Now, there is no way of understanding what was taking place in philosophy after Heidegger without coming to terms with this work, Being and Time. So he was intimately concerned with this idea of existence. What does it mean to be? What does it mean to have being? And in that same way, what does it mean to have a sense of your own being and existence in the scope of time? Okay, are you with me, everybody? Are you with me? I need some affirmation here, because this is like some heady sort of stuff. We're just in the biography at this point. So, coming to terms with being in the midst of time. So, Heidegger has exerted an amazingly huge influence outside of philosophy. You can see it in anything from architecture, contemporary art, social political theory, psychotherapy, psychiatry, and even theology, which is why I studied him in grad school and even in undergrad to a degree. Now, there is one caveat. In 1933, he had a political commitment to National Socialism when he assumed the position of rector at Freiburg University in southwestern Germany. And so because of that, Heidegger is oftentimes spoken of with a degree of controversy, but also curiosity. How can a person who is so instrumental to the philosophy of today's world also have had affiliation in some ways with the Nazi Party, with National Socialism, all of that kind of stuff. That is not a conversation for this particular lecture play. I simply want to talk about the philosophy of this, because I think that his philosophy, in some ways, transcends his work with this group. Now, I'm not advocating for it, but I'm not, we're just talking specifically about his philosophy stuff. And there are other critics and commenters who can give a much more well-informed discussion of his political affiliations and why he did the things that he did and all that kind of stuff. I am not prepared for that sort of thing. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a preface to all of that. Let me catch up on the chat. Ontological crisis time. Yeah, we're going to have one tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about being. We're going to talk about existence. But you know what else? We're going to talk about time, temporality. We're going to talk a little bit about death, but we're also going to talk about anxiety and conscience as well. I've done my best to try to comprise and bring together as much of the research as I can in a simple way for us to discuss tonight. Okay, everybody? If you have questions, hang in there, okay? Because it's going to be good. We're going to get to the end of this. And the biggest question I want you to ask tonight is, learning all of this stuff about being, time, existence, conscience, death, temporality, all that kind of stuff, why? This is the big question. Why did Square Enix decide to name this guy Heidegger? Why did they do it? So, that's the question for us tonight, okay? With that, let's go ahead and get started. Again, I want to give a shout out to Sing4D Laughter for the great lo-fi tunes. Make sure you are checking them out over on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music. With no further ado, let's do this. All right, so we're in the middle of a cutscene because I have not picked this up since the last time. So we just made our way through the subway, and we have descended down an elevator, and now we are on our way to Mako Reactor 5. Let's go.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through Section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there.
Yeah, we're looking for Biggs. Everybody, I got to show off my stickers on my new mug.
Down on Midgar.
This is Biggs and Jesse.
Right.
You know, our friend
Double
Cowboy and Biggs.
We got a date with the reactor.
It's a pretty cool mug. Pretty cool stickers on the mug. You know, Cowboy Jesse. Okay, let's do this. Biggs, the biggest glow up in Rebirth. Oh my gosh, listen. Biggs
Nothing but air below us.
Biggs
Shut up,
looks
Just don't look down, okay?
yeah. You said it best. I saw somebody say, "Oh no, Biggs got hot. He died. Now he's hot."
Section G's through here.
How do you have that metamorphosis where it's almost like those makeover shows. The old is gone, the new has come. I love it. Let's do this. Everybody, we can look down and we can see the slums. This is a really kind of cool moment because you get to see the underside of the plate, right? Like this is where we are. Oh, come on, camera, get me. You see the underside of the plate from the actual plate that we're kind of careening underneath.
This ought to open it.
Yeah, I do remember that.
No good?
Needs power, I think.
That looks more like what we need.
Control room.
A good old control room. That
Let's
is what
check
we
it out.
need. Following your lead, Teefs.
Maybe no one uses that entrance.
They are
I'm getting a feeling
sprinting.
no one's come down here for a long time.
No plate inspectors, huh?
Doesn't look good.
Think it works?
Chad, if you said something that I didn't respond to during my like intro to the lecture or whatever, I was not reading chat. If you want to say it again, that is totally fine. If you want me to comment on something, sorry, I was not looking at the chat during that time. They are moving.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing
Whoa,
with the power
sub
Lights.
coming in with
Free up
something
power
hot.
to the gate and other stuff.
shortage. Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The
Sprinting
closest
to her
thing we
next
have to
shot.
the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open a gate.
Zach,
huh?
I will mute you. I will mute you. You will be in timeout for 5 minutes. We are not gonna have any of that.
It's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
In case you did not hear, a great tragedy has
I
befallen
think they'd be
the
able
city
to
of
balance the load
Tuscaloosa.
by now, though.
In that our coach,
If the
let me pause it, our coach, the greatest of all time, the one and only Nick Saban, has decided that it was time to retire. And we are in great mourning. In fact, before I hopped on stream tonight, I drove by the stadium and I saw the masses of students and people that were paying their respects to his statue, laying little Debbie cakes at his bronzed feet outside. Now, yes, they made a shrine for him at his statue, okay? No, he didn't die, sub. No, you would think he did. He simply retired. He did not die, he retired. But, you know, I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, we're all sad. We're all sad. I mean, we're going to go back to a 7-5 season, I guess. But it was a wonderful run. Anyway, we're all in mourning. And, like, yesterday was the first day of classes, and he celebrated by announcing his retirement. He didn't die. That's exactly it. Anyway, it's a time of citywide mourning. I went to the gym this morning at 7:30 a.m. That was the first thing they said. Yeah, no football, no longer in existence. Yeah, they've got an office for him still.
maintenance guys or
stadium.
whoever weren't playing hooky.
All right, let's
The
get back to the
leaves are
game.
full.
No more sadness.
Think
Thank you,
how much
Zach.
Mako it must take to keep them running.
Who on Earth in Shinra designed this power system? They are not efficient, is what I'll say.
That's gotta be.
We
one.
really are sprinting.
Man,
There's no waiting
look
for
at the size
NPCs
of
around
it.
here.
That a console I see near the top of that ladder. They pretty tall ladder too.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll wait down.
I got you, Barrett. Oh, I would hate to be the coach to replace him. Are you kidding me? It would be terrible. No, you've got to have a sacrificial lamb come in. You have to have a sacrificial lamb come in to just be the next person, right?
Emergency
I don't
power
know.
supply confirmed.
But who knows? Could be
Disengaging
great.
locking
I don't know.
mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
What's up, Demi?
Great job, Cloud.
Kuya Pixels saying some stuff. Saying some stuff. I hope he has a good retirement from sports ball. Time to get into rugby, a real sport. You played rugby? Wow, okay. I went to a rugby game once when I was at Emory. It was fun. They gave us free blankets. It was freezing.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that,
Nick, you're
reactor
right.
5.
They will. We expect nothing but the best.
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before. So,
All right, let's get to
tell
this.
you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
Speaking of pizza, did anyone get some pizza after the stream Tuesday night? We talked about the Midgar special.
Don't mind us, y'all. Just passing through.
Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
I got it.
There we
Finish him
go.
off. Ha! Good luck.
Hang back.
That's a win.
That's a win. You're literally eating some now. He announced his retirement at the start of the season. Wait. What are you saying? Who retired? Are you talking about Nick Saban? No, he announced it yesterday. Yeah. Meaning he announced it like effective immediately. Allegedly, we're going to get another coach. Is this the right way? I don't even know. Yes. Pretty soon. His
They
office
busted?
was cleared
Powered
out this
down,
afternoon.
is my
Oh, that's
guess.
sad.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
Ooh, boxes.
Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels. They get twisted by the Mako, but it all goes back to shit.
Okay. A lot of people really griped about this chapter, saying it was filler. I really like it. It offers some characterization for Barrett and Tifa and really builds your connection with them in a way that I think is important and needed. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like the puzzles in this chapter. They're pretty good. Pretty good.
This won't take long.
That's all.
Deal with that.
About damn time.
My turn.
Oh, let's go. Go in it.
Get it, Tifa! I love this song so much. It's just so good.
Finish him off.
It is a bit tedious from a gameplay standpoint. I'll agree with that. Ooh,
Watch
I'm,
yourself.
Taking over. Keep it together.
Yes, it's my turn.
it's just the mechanical aspect of it.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
You know the best way to not get lost is to believe that you're not. Mind over matter.
Mind over
Isn't that
matter.
from one of Marlene's books?
Yep, one of her favorites. Loves it when I read it to her. Doing all the voices.
Doing all the voices.
Life in the Endless Maze. Am I right? I remember.
There will be an ounce of that. What if there's mechanical arms in there? What if they bring back the mechanical arms sub? How will we feel then? This is incorrect. Oh, that's right, because it's over there that I need to go. Got it. People talk crap about the mechanical arms too, but you know, Barrett calling me out on being lost. Okay, well, you know what? Y'all weren't calling me out, so somebody had to, right? Oh my gosh. This is also not right. I think maybe it's back up here. It wouldn't be a Professor Noctis lecture without me getting lost
Hey,
once,
let's
right?
take a moment to get our bearings.
Tifa? Okay, she's just talking actually.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ironically.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
Go for 10.
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
Tropic Thunder, this
Up for
is
giving it a try?
this is
It
closer
might
to
not
my
work
5th or
out, but
6th
it's the only
playthrough.
idea I've got.
But it's on hard mode
It's
right
not
now.
a bad one.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll downhill fast.
Get going all out.
So again, we've kind of talked about life in the slums, and I mean it just kind of really re-emphasizes that here. How the waste from the top side of the plate ends up rolling down into the slums, right? Kind of gross. Good job, team. Good job, team.
Must have missed it.
Must have missed it. Oh, there's those big old fans. Okay. But for real, like, why do I keep getting lost like this? Okay. I am not good when everything looks the same. I am so bad.
Hey, look! I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
Good thinking, Tifa.
Damn it. No fear, no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear. No fear. Ooh, no fear. Little fear.
Little fear.
Hey guys, you know, these fans are really loud and
You chickening out?
hell no. I'm just worried that your bony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving!
Okay then. Follow me. No worse than a windy day, huh?
What's up, Moody Beignet?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan! Whatever you do!
But I got you.
Right.
Look at that hair. Cloud's blowy hair. Gosh, this game is just so pretty. It's so good. I love it. Following you guys. Nothing can mess up Cloud's hair. I need his hairspray.
Made it through in one piece.
Again, look at the slums down there, man.
Think that took a couple years off my life. I mean, not really. Couple seconds, maybe.
That
3
extra
tops.
home. Isn't that cool? Like, I love being able to see, like, all the houses, the slums down there. It's cool. I know it's just like a wallpaper at the bottom, but I just think it's a neat thing. Yeah, Tropic Thunder, they did a great job of upgrading it to PS5.
Section H is just up ahead. Slow
The
and
backdrops.
steady, guys.
Yeah, they definitely look
That's
better
our
in the
objective.
PS5 than they did the
Cargo
PS4.
platform?
Yeah, like
I'm
the
pretty
door.
sure that's the one.
The infamous door that looks really bad.
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Noted.
Let's see now. Closest light ought to be...
That one.
That one over there.
By
Okay.
the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future, my ass.
It would be
Shinra's leading us down
crazy
a one-way path to darkness and
annoying
death.
to have sun lamps replace the sunlight because the plate above you is blocking out the sun.
You're dead.
That would be just a wild existence, wouldn't it? I would probably go nuts. I would probably lose my mind. Doing its best to run the game, yeah.
Look, there's the switch.
Let's flip it and go.
Let's flip it and go. You're in the way, buddy. Move up. Y'all get out of my way. Tifa, stay still. Why did you memorize that? It's kind of like when, if you go to an AMC movie theater and Nicole Kidman gives the Pledge of Allegiance to the
That's
movie
one
theater.
down.
Only
And,
2 more lights to go.
Like, there's parts of it that I can recite. I feel like that's what Tifa did with Shinra.
Ventilation system.
Pisabla, yeah.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No
We
need
come
to
to this
fret, y'all.
place
A few rusty mechs ain't gonna
to
keep us
feel.
from reaching the reactor.
Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this, or something like that. Freaking Nicole Kidman. Changing the way we do movies. We come to this place. Hey, thanks for the follow. What could being be?
Range turrets, huh?
That's a very specific Twitch name for our Heidegger reference. I love it. Fastest, we've just done some preliminary stuff. We are trying to turn off the sun
No
lamps.
thing.
All set. Good luck.
I got this.
Need my help, do you?
Let's go.
Just made our lives a lot harder.
The sun is definitely a spotlight. You're so right, Zach. Okay, where are we? Why am I so bad at directions?
Intruder detected.
Oh no. Use the lock-on feature. Let's go.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'll do it. You got this.
Let me in.
Directionally challenged king. That is so me.
This'll help. Give him your all.
There we go.
Watch yourself.
My turn.
Get it, Club.
Yeah.
Is it above me? Yeah. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, I need to get up there. So let's try over here. This may be the way I just came. No, it's not.
We can move this catwalk.
Sure can.
Yeah, lined it up perfect.
I am a great engineer.
which way to the next light.
Boxes
Can't
for
be
us.
sure. We're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big ass things are.
At least, Barrett.
Y'all know
At
who
least.
you dealing with?
Probably.
Yeah, come get some.
Okay, let's go.
Dang it. Okay, we're done with that.
Good luck.
Let's do this.
I don't think I hit one. There we go. Don't driving me crazy.
Keep it together.
Need my help, do you?
I do. I really could use your help, Barrett. You stop talking crap for a second. Twitch is not sending you notifications? I'm sorry. But welcome. Glad you're here, FF7 Music. We're going to turn off a lamp or two, and then I'm going to talk some philosophy for a minute. Get excited. As excited as one gets about Heideggerian philosophy. I think we go this way. Yeah, this is the way. There's a lamp over there. I need to turn that lamp off. Yeah, there we go. Look at that lamp. No Costco is laid out the same. Truth. Truth.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Heideggerian?
Only got one left.
Is that the way you
The
would say
end in
it?
sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
This a hole, right?
That the Sector 4 slums down there?
We.
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
Check them out now if we fall. Okay. Good morning, Rowan. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. My favorite character to fight with?
You think they'll miss
Cloud.
those 3 plate suns?
I think it's
I say the real
Heideggerian.
sun's the only one we need.
Heidegger.
To hell with
Heidegger.
shimmering
It's
in lights.
Heideggerian. Yeah, it's Heideggerian. I think that's what it is. I'm like 90% sure it's Heideggerian. Yeah. It's not Heideggerian. Heideggerian. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Final answer. Yeah. That's one of those things that I wouldn't like count somebody off on though. Cause like, okay, it's just a made up word. Oops. Oh, crap. What have we done? So we need to go back down that way, which means I've got to go back downstairs. Got it. Or maybe we just
Think
move
back.
this guy.
Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
Like over here, maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. Heideggerian. Hi. Spider-Man backwards. My love. We love lamps. Love them. Have a great time with lamps. Okay, there's a lamp way over there. I know we just came from over here, though. I guess we're going back.
Huh?
Oops.
We're going back?
Yeah,
If you
sorry,
got
Tifa.
shit to do, then hurry up.
Okay, listen, everybody. Y'all just need to chill. I'm the leader here. And you are completely ruining my vibe. We're going to go back. Okay, guys? Just calm down. For those of you that played through the 16 thing with me, the FF16, their constant banter is one of the things that I was talking about in 16. I was like, aside from Jill's constant clanking, it's easy to miss that they are with you, right? But no shade or anything to 16. I love 16. But the party banter is good in this game. That is not the right way. Let's move this boy back over here. Oh, I see a seahorse over there. So we need to go kill that. Clink, 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 clink. Bob doesn't like people questioning him. It's not Jill slander. It's more Jill truth, right? Clink, clank, clink, clank. Tifa would clink, clank too.
Bring it.
16 was so good. I adore 16. We are gonna need to